What is good, y'all? Welcome to Let's Cap. We got one game in the NBA Finals. We got one game in the W, and then I'll probably have a couple games in the MLB where I will live cap the game, and we'll see if the chat is available to pick some games that they want to see. Yesterday, profitable in the WNBA, not so profitable in the MLB. Hopefully, we turn things around there. The chat, though, I mean, the way we broke down some games yesterday, we definitely did well in the MLB. Let's dive into it. We got the NBA Finals first. I'll share my screen here. All right, first thing I want to look at that I want to show is here on Give Me the Dog. Just a historical trend that we can pull up. So playoffs, round four equals the NBA Finals. Home favorites in the NBA Finals, they win at a 67% clip, and this goes back to 2002, the 2002 season. So it's just taking the home favorites on the money line. Typically they get the job done, but and the line where it is today at before KP News was out, I think he was at a -1.5. So I actually ended up taking the money line on Dallas at -115, I believe it was. Right now, I think the line is at 2.5 with the KP News and all that stuff. I don't think he's gonna play. I don't even think he's officially out yet. But based on the injury and some of the things that I've seen, some of the reports, it seems like he's likely not to play. And with them up to 2-0, I would think that maybe they just chance it and say, hey, let's see if we can get it done without KP this game 3 here. But if you go dive deeper into this one, and we go say coming off of a loss, right? So the home favorite is coming off of a loss. You can see that percentage moves up 19-7 straight up, 73.1%, right? And then dive even further, and we go, what if the game is number 3, series game 3? 7-0 straight up, 6-1 to the over. So the other way that I was looking to was actually the team total over. Did it move up? It's up to 214 now. I swear I just saw it at 213 this morning. So it seems like it's going up. So I think that might be another look too. I might add that to my plays. The over here. So just this query alone, it just says historically in the finals, game 3, home favorites off of a loss tend to bounce back. So that's what I ended up doing. But not only that, obviously losing KP is huge in this game on both sides of the ball, in my opinion. And I think Dallas. It's tough not to take Dallas in this spot here, transitioning from home. Let's see how Dallas has done this playoff season equals 2023. And let's just say team equals tiebreaks. Oops. So game 3's transitioning from road to home. 3-0 straight up, 3-0 against the spread. 2-1 to the under, though, so that goes opposite of what the historic trends say. They did go over their team total against Minnesota, under against the Clippers, and under against the Thunder. So maybe I just stick with the Mavs on the money line here. Let's move to themoneyballer.com and see what some of the stats say here. So the baller system actually pulls a couple under looks, but these are regular season baller systems, because the playoff ones say playoff on it. So maybe it doesn't correlate into the playoffs here. Historic season trends, obviously Celtics 1H. First half has been very, very good, but they are a dog this time around. So 1 and 2 as a dog so far in the year. Okay, let's go down to the stats. So this is postseason numbers. Pace of play tends to be slow. Let's go home road splits here. They continue to be slow. Celtics on the road, Mavs at home, slow paced. Their defense is solid on the road. Best defensive rated team in the playoffs. This is where they're struggling right now, defending the three, above the break three, and the Celtics, number one in above the break three attempts on the road here. All right. So situationally, says Mavs. Stats continue to say Celtics here. But I already took the Mavs money line, and that's the way that I'm gonna go here, and go with the historic stuff, historic trends here, and obviously just like how the Mavs have done in Game Threes. Let's look at Celtics in Game Threes actually. Usually, I mean, throughout the playoffs, I remember Game Twos where the Celtics struggled, bounced back in Game Three. So they are 3-0 straight up, 2-1 against the spread, 2-1 to the under. They've been under their team total in all three Game Threes. Let me look at Mavs again. Mavericks. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Mavs money line here. I think this is the spot for them. I think they do make the adjustments. Obviously, not having KP on the Celtics side is gonna be huge. But obviously, if you want to wait till his news to pop to make it official, then definitely do that. Let me just check the chat real quick. It's almost like the Mavs have to win, but for some reason I kind of want to take this out. I mean, it's tough, man. It's the finals, right? You only got two options here. I mean, everyone's gonna be like, I was right, you were wrong, type of thing. But like, it's 50-50 at this point. Half the people is gonna be right, half the people is gonna be wrong. But yeah, so like I said, I already took the Mavs money line. That's the way I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna stay off the total because the historic trends do say take the over, but current form, pace of play says to take the under. So just a little bit of canceling out there. So let's move on to the W. We got the sun and the sky here. We'll go back to moneyballer.com. Sun in the sky. So we have the sun as 7.5-point favorites, total at 153.5. I think that's actually moved. I thought I saw sevens. Yeah, so seven, a lot of sevens here for Connecticut. So it's come down to half point. And then the total's still at 153.5. Some of the baller stuff. So baller system says back Suns, but we have some of these regular season situational notes that say maybe look towards the sky. Looking at the schedule, Connecticut coming off a big win over the Fever. The Sky lost to Atlanta. All right, splits here. First half look towards the Sky here. So at home, 3-1-1 against the spread as a dog, 4-2-1. The Sun 1-2 in the first half. ATS on the road. On the totals here, first half unders. Sun first half under off a win, 7-2 to the under. Sky here off of a loss, unders both in the first half and the full game. Look at some of the numbers here. Defensive efficiency, first in the league for the Sun. Pace of play, dead last. So anytime you have the Sun here, that's probably the reason why you see a really low total today. Offensive rebounds, kind of match up there. But their Sky, so the Sun do a better job of limiting. The Sky are dead last in limiting offensive rebounds. So a lot of second chance opportunities here potentially for the Sun. That means AT. Maybe look towards AT numbers here. PRA. If I remember correctly, I think AT actually she got kicked out in the last game. She got let's look at that real quick. Connecticut, Chicago. She only played 23 minutes. I think she got ejected that game. So in 23 minutes, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 9 points in 23 minutes. I would look to her PRA here. She's gonna have a lot of second chance, like offensive rebounds opportunities. Because if Cardoso is in the starting lineup now, and if she takes Brianna Jones, I think AT will get a lot of opportunities against Angel Reese. Regardless, I think there's going to be rebound opportunities throughout this game. I would look to her PRA or just PR. Sorry, not PR. Her PRA or just rebounds and assists for AT. All right, let's go down to the stats again. Scoring wise, points off turnovers here. So it seems like the Sun are going to get a lot of opportunity. Actually, the Sky, it's weird. So they have a lot of. They're actually first in turnover rate force. So maybe that cancels it out a little bit. I know they went over in the last game, but this total at 153.5 is, to me, I think it's telling a little bit. All right, so paint within the arc here, mid-range game is where the Sky. Hopefully, they get a chance to score from the mid-range, because I don't think they're going to be able to within the paint. They're so inefficient there. But they get a lot of paint attempts. And this is another reason why I think there's going to be a lot of rebounding opportunities. Because these short shots that are going to miss, these paint opportunities that are going to miss, they're going to be shorter rebounds. So guards aren't going to get a lot of rebounding opportunities. It's going to be the bigs, whoever's down there, actually. From three, neither team shooting the three ball well at all. This is an under game to me. 153.5 is to the under. And from a prop perspective, maybe rebounds or rebounds assist with AT. Actually, let me look at the splits here. Yeah, under. And her defense at home is terrible. Who has they faced recently? At home, well, they limited Washington. They limited Indiana. That's weird. Okay. Under 153.5 would be the way to go, in my opinion. And if I was to choose a side, who they got next? Dallas, Washington. They just beat the Fever. I would stay. For me personally, I'm probably going to stay away from the side at this number, at 7. And just take the under here. All right. Let me check the chat here. Under 153, yes. Agreed on the under. Cardoso double. Plus what? 800. Plus 800. Double. On the road, the Sun allow offensive rebounds. Cardoso should be down there. This is where I kind of see them struggling though, because Sun paint defense, field goal percentage allowed, is one of the better in the league. They get a lot of attempts there. They're just not making them efficiency. But I know Cardoso has missed a lot of time, so a lot of this has been without her. I'm not mad at that double double at plus 800. All right. Hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I saw someone put John Moe too. Thanks for becoming a YouTube member here. Showed up late. Any plans on NBA? No, I just took the. You can rewind it for the reasoning. I did show some queries and stuff like that, but I did take the Mavs money line. All right, let's move to MLB here. That's it for the W and for the NBA. All right, any games you guys want to see specifically that we want to break down live here? Oops. Mm, Awkward. They're also live caps when our site is refreshing others. Yesterday was some good ones. So we talked about Phillies on the run. We talked about some reason that I think they're working on the back end. Oh shoot. Okay, I think